Hello from the Bureau of Meteorology. I'm Angus. This is a weather update for the rest of the week. In particular, we are going to be talking about the prolonged spell of cooler weather on the way to large parts of the country, and that is going to mean the frost risk becomes a little more widespread in the coming days. So let's jump right in, starting with a look at the fronts, and it's this blue line down here I want you to pay attention to. It's a front currently moving through Victoria with a little bit of rain attached to it, but more importantly, it's pulling some really chilly air from the south up and over this part of the country through the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday. By Wednesday night, that front is well out and truly over the Tasman, but the cool air that it brought, well, that's going to stick around. And in fact, as we play through the rest of the week, a little bit faster this time, we're going to see that another front moves through on Friday and then yet another front on Sunday. Each of these fronts likely to bring a brief spell of rainfall, but they're really going to reinforce the cold temperatures starting in the southeast and then really spreading out across other parts of the country. So how cold are we talking? Well, let's jump into some temperatures. This is Tuesday morning through until Wednesday morning. This loop is going to stop at 6 a.m. on Wednesday, which is around about the coldest time of day. And we can see some pretty chilly temperatures down here. Single digits and low single digits at that is going to mean chance of frost on Wednesday morning for some of these areas here. This is a bit of a frost risk map, and you can see for Wednesday morning it's fairly confined. Large parts of Tasmania, eastern parts of Victoria, a few areas in southern New South Wales, all at risk of frost tomorrow morning. But as we play through each day this week, we will find this frost area get a little more extensive as the cold air spreads apart. So by Thursday morning, we're seeing large parts of inland New South Wales at risk of some early frost, as well as parts of South Australia, and Victoria and Tasmania hold on. Now into Friday, we're going to zoom out a touch because we've still got this broad area of frost down here in the southeast, but also starting to get up into some elevated parts of Queensland. Chance of a little bit of icy ground there in the early morning hours, and into the weekend that risk even extends further inland. Potentially Alice Springs or other parts of the south in Northern Territory could get a little dusting of frost early in the morning in the weekend. So it is going to be a brisk start to the weekend for many places. How are the daily temperatures shaping up once that frost has melted away? Well, it's still going to be on the cooler side of things. This is a look at Saturday's extreme temperatures, but perhaps a better way to look at it might be to see how far these temperatures deviate from the expected for this time of year. So this is a look at the anomalies compared to the average day in May. Some parts of Northern Territory could be 8 degrees below average for this time of year. Broadly speaking, along the eastern seaboard of the country from Tasmania to about, well, 2/3 of the way up Queensland, 2 to 6 degrees below average for these eastern spots, and in South Australia as well. So this weekend, is anywhere looking to run warm? Well, yes, mostly just one area here. It's on the western side of Western Australia. You're looking to be about 1 to 4 degrees above average through the majority of this week. You can always get the most up-to-date weather information at this website here, and go and get yourself the BOM weather app as well. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next one.